Hello, people. God bless you. And it is good afternoon from my end. What a joy to be here today. What a joy to be before every one of us. This program promises to be amazing. I'm trying to I'm trying to make sure that everything is perfect in the studio. I'm trying to make sure I don't have any feedback. I'm sensing some feedback from somewhere and it has to be from my end. So give me 1 second. Let me fix that real quick. But while I try to fix that, if you don't mind, please go ahead and share. Share these broadcasts. Share these broadcasts. I'm already excited, honestly, about what is going to happen today. You will receive amazing information. You will receive amazing transformation. Your business is going to receive some positive impact. You're gonna start doing well economically. I'm telling you, you're going to just experience an all-round turnaround as it pertains to your finance, your family, your career, your job, whatever your ministry, whatever it is that you do. Because we are going to be learning about productivity, mind blowing. You will discover what your product is, then you will discover the activities needed to get you going. If you have any question, please drop it on the comment box. Listen attentively, ask us questions, interact with us right there at the comment box. We want to hear you, we want to feel you, we want to know that you are with us today. And please don't forget to share. I'm still trying to arrest a noise that I'm receiving from the studio. Give me 1 second. I have to be able to arrest that real quick. I must arrest that real quick. Um, my suspicion is the Bluetooth. So I've taken the Bluetooth off. Let's see. All right. All right. We are good to go. Just want to believe God that this is good now. Well, people, let me start by saying that my name is Samuel Nnamdi. I am your friend, and I'm taking advantage of today that is Labor Day to bring you quality information that you really would appreciate. I had my brother and my friend, Pastor Adetunji, from all the way from Maryland, talking to us initially. Uh, I spoke with him on this platform and they discussed with us about season of new things that happened earlier in the morning. And it was amazing, spirit-filled, even prophetic conversation that we had. Listen, if you missed it, please go on my YouTube page, on my Facebook page, on my Instagram, social media platforms, and watch that broadcast. You will be happy you did. All right. So that was my broadcast with Pastor Adetunji, great man of God, great business mind, and I invite you to watch it. But today, I have an amazing guest, someone who is consistent for many years now in that which he does, and not just is he consistent, he's revolutionary. He has helped in transforming companies, businesses, individuals, families, churches. This man is worth listening to. He is worth listening to. You cannot listen to him and remain the same. But before I bring him up, please share this broadcast. Share this broadcast. Share. If you care. You cannot possibly hear this all by yourself. I'm going to bring him, and as he begins to introduce himself, I will also take the liberty of that time to share massively myself. I want to share it all over. on Facebook groups, your Instagram, WhatsApp. Please do the same thing. Share this. Let's get people in and let us get their lives transformed. That's all you need to do. Please share this broadcast. Well, let me go ahead and bring a man that I told you about, the Honorable Mr. Remi Dairo. Powerful guy. Met him when he came for my wife's 40th birthday and connected with him so powerfully. Sweet spirit, just everything positive you can think about is what this man is about. Help me join, welcome the Honorable Mr. Remi. We call him RD. Let's go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We call him Pastor Ike, and some of us call him Sammy, the great guy. Thank you. To some people, it's a pastor. To some people, it's a prophet. To some people, it's an evangelist. To some of us, it's our friend. To some people, it's a father, it's a husband. You know, it's a pastor and our friend. So, Pastor Sam, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you very much
God bless you.
for God bless you. So where do we go from here? I'm ready.
Yes, I know you are ready. You know one thing I love about you is even if they wake you up in the middle of the night, there's nothing like, oh wait, you
No,
just keep talking like pa
no,
pa
no,
pa
no, no,
pa.
no,
So
no.
I know you are born ready. All
Yes,
right. So
yes.
let's start with introduction. Let's go from there. I would love for people to get to meet you, to get to know who is this awesome guy that is talking with us today. So if you can take your liberty and introduce yourself to us, what you do, what you have done, what you do presently, and how you can even help bring some intervention for some people that need some specific interventions in the area of your passion. So go ahead, sir, and introduce yourself to us.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. My name is Remi Dairo. Um, my core expertise is my passion. My passion is my business. My business is my career. My career is my hobby. My hobby is my it's all I do. I preach it, I coach it, I jump it, I do all stuff with it. And that is productivity. I help people and organization to move from one point of performance to a higher level of performance. So somebody going somewhere, how do we get there? Oh, I don't have a clarity I'm going to, who can help me there? Oh, I have a clarity where I'm going to, how can I get there? Oh, I'm already going on the way and there are challenges on my path. How can I remove the challenges and see achieve my goals? That is what I do for organization, for people, and for nations. Yeah, because I know a lot of nations are talking about GDP. Talk about GDP, you're talking about productivity, gross domestic product. Talk about personal productivity. Talk about your life, fulfilling your life mission, life purpose, activity, fulfilling why you are on earth, fulfilling what you are on earth to do is exactly productivity. And that's what I do. For organization, I'm talking about capacity, about human capacity, talking about building process that bring about higher returns, higher results, big performance. That is what I do, and that's what I do. So I want to say thank you very much for bringing me in here. As people who are joining us, I want to say congratulations because it's going to be a few minutes that will change your life forever. I can assure you, it's going to be an impactful time. So hold on, hang in there, and let's see how this program takes us to the next level. Thank you, Pastor Ike.
So let's start off this way. I truly do have a lot of questions to ask, but I don't want to start bringing questions in the beginning. I just wanted you to lay foundation to us. I want you to expose to us, open our eyes, reveal to us this passion that God has given you to make people understand their productivity and how to go about it. And I'm not going to interrupt you for like maybe 30 minutes or how long it takes you to really pass something across to us. And then from what you're going to be discussing or what you're going to tell us, we will now begin to build question. And it's this point that I encourage people to please write your question in the comment box. If you happen to join us on YouTube, use the YouTube comment section and bring in your question. It will come into the studio. If you're watching on Facebook, use the Facebook comment section, type in your question. It will come into the studio. So right here in the studio, we receive questions from all platforms, even Twitter, and then we will be able to address your question. But before we get to the point of question and answer, we need to listen to this guy. Please get your writing materials out. What you're about to hear now can change your business and your life forever. Pay close attention, avoid any form of distraction, and I'm going to hand it over to Arudi to take us to this journey for about 30-40 minutes on what this productivity is all about and how we can go about it. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Let me start from the definition of what productivity is. I know that many of you are aware of the definition for productivity, or probably you've had people giving the definition of what productivity is. And I want to say that productivity is according to schools of thought or the angle you are looking at things. To say productivity is effectiveness. Those who are looking at getting things being effective, they say, oh, that is productivity. Some will say productivity is being effective, is getting things done. Why not? That is the angle some people are looking at it. Some will say productivity, oh, is getting an outcome. Why not? That is it's a definition of productivity. But I'm going to give you my definition of productivity that will be very funny, and then you will not for a long time. So productivity is a complex word from two simple words. Productivity is a complex word from two simple words. And those are what? Who can see that? I wish I can see somebody quickly typing that here. And I think the original has been given out by Pastor Ike in this the flyer. And I will give it out because we already have it. Productivity is product and activity. If you join that together, you have productivity. That is product that came out of, that is generated from certain activity or certain action or certain movement or certain moves. So activity that generates into product, which could be tangible product or intangible product, that is productivity. So a product could be tangible. Oh, this is a phone, this is a car key, this is a pen, this is a glass case. These are tangible products. But do you know that this program we are having is a product?
Oh, wow.
It's a product. We cannot touch it. We can feel it. We can exchange value. So anything you can exchange value for is a product. My laptop is here, product. But do you know what? Microsoft is a product. You might not be able to touch it. Right? You can't touch it, but it's a product. iOS. You can't touch iOS. It's a product. There are many things inside a laptop or inside a phone that you are not seeing with your eyes, but they are products that made it that product. So what am I trying to say? Okay, sometimes the communication, the activity, the services, marketing, follow up, church, service, they are all products. You might not be able to touch it. So when we are talking about products, we are not talking about tangible products. We are talking about tangible and intangible products. So productivity, which is the background now, is activity that leads or that generates products, which is value. And that value can be tangible or intangible. So that's settled. So people are saying, oh, productivity. What about if I'm in the office, I'm already working, I have activity, I'm already moving around. Activity does not equal productivity.
Come on.
Activity does not equal product. You can be in the office, moving around from one office to another, jumping around, chatting around. You can even open your system. You can even open your laptop. You can even have internet in there. You can even have lights. Yet you are not productive. Why? Because those activity without generating a product is a game of futility.
My God.
So futility is waste of time. That does not generate into a product, that does not lead to productivity, is a game of futility. Somebody is writing that down. And there are many people who are full of activity. There are many people who are full of action, movement, but there's no progress.
Mm.
You can be on motion and no progress. And if you have gone to the gym, if you go to the gym, you see you can be on that mill track and then you are on in there and you are running. Yeah, you are moving, but no progress. We can't. When I say progress, I mean a physical progress, because you might be losing weight. I mean, you might be burning some calories, and then I mean that's progress. But I'm just talking about progression from where you are to where you are going to. No, you are just on the same spot. And many of us, when we do our business, is full of activity. Oh, hello, I am selling something. Oh, I'm selling something. I'm doing something. This is my business. This is my. But then we cannot see the value that your activity is generating. And many people are blabbers. They blab. They talk. Oh, I have one idea. Fantastic idea. Great idea. I'm thinking, there's this idea. There's this, there's this one. But then we cannot touch it. We cannot feel it. We cannot exchange value for it. So activity must back something. Activity must back something. So the question you ask me is, what do I need to turn my activity to productivity? How will my activity generate productivity? You must know what is called the KSA. The KSA of knowledge. The KSA, strategy of converting your activity to right activity that will lead to productivity. The KSA is not King Sunny. It's not King Sunny idea. It's
I was thinking it was that.
Yeah, no. It's knowledge, skill, and attitude.
My God.
That alone can change your life forever. So the question I'm going to ask, what knowledge do I need for where I'm going to? I see where I'm going to. What is the K? Many of us don't have the knowledge of the industry you are in, and you are just full of activity. You're going down. You're not doing well. Many of us don't have the knowledge of ourselves. Who am I? What do I love to do? What do I do with flair? What do I do without strength? What do I do? I'm free without being under pressure. That is a business. That is a career, but you don't know. Many of us jump around looking for other people's job, other people's career, and we think it's more greener out there. But the point is, you don't know because you don't have knowledge of yourself. So there must be a knowledge of yourself. There must be a knowledge of the industry. There must be a knowledge of the area of the business you are into. There must be a knowledge of the organization you are working with or working for. There must be a knowledge of the economy setting. There must be a knowledge of the of the country you are in. There must be a Are you hearing me?
Very well, very well. We are all hearing you.
Okay, good. So there must be a knowledge of of what's going on around you, and that's why I call it the length and breadth of knowledge. You must have what is called the length, understanding something deep about what you are doing.
Yes.
Something deep about your career, something deep about your business, something deep about your expertise. Then you must have the breadth, an idea of something around you. It's the length and breadth. So what's going on in the economy of America, of Africa, of Nigeria, whatever you are, you must have at least a knowledge of what's going on around me, around my county, what's going on around my area. You must have a knowledge. Knowledge. What's going on with leadership, government, going on in education? Knowledge. So you must have a bit of those knowledge because it will help you. There must be something you know very, very, very well.
Yes,
and there
sir.
must be something you know a bit of, a bit of, a bit of.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the length and breadth of knowledge. Those knowledge are important for your productivity.
Wow.
You don't know, how do you achieve more? You don't even know where you're going to. It's a knowledge. So sometimes you need to go to school. Sometimes you need to go and learn, ask questions, or even volunteer to be able to gather enough knowledge.
Yes, sir.
And I'll also employ you, you need to find a book to read, either online books, e-books, or hard copy books. There must be, every time you are adding value to your mind. Only those who add value to their mind are people mind.
My God.
So don't mind him. Don't mind him. I say there's nothing in his head. Nothing. Don't
Wow.
mind him. Don't mind him. But imagine a Wale Soyinka saying something. Say, no, don't take it casual. Don't take it casual. In America, there are some comedians, when they make comedy, they say go and check inside that thing very well, because inside in there might be something that the guy is saying. Mind him, because his mind is minded. Permit my grammar.
Wow.
So you must be able to build your mind. That's knowledge. Build your mind. If you want to be minded in this generation, build your mind, because everybody's posting something on Instagram. Oh, look at me. Look at my bum bum. Look at my hip. Look at the way my curves are. Da, 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 da. People just stroll. They stroll on because they say, don't mind her. Don't mind him. They just stroll. But there are some people, when they get to their page, they settle down. So to give matter. Am I communicating? Am I there?
Yeah, you're back. I think you probably got a call, but you're coming through now. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, not even a call. Maybe I should just shut down my phone. Yeah, it takes matter to be able to give matter. So when you are loaded, you will be needed. So I put on my phone. When you are loaded with information, when you are loaded with knowledge, you will be needed by your generation.
Wow.
It's a law. To be needed, be loaded.
You
need to struggle about it. What can I do to be remembered? Right? Do. Don't sit. Don't think. Do. And when you do, you might make mistake. Good. You have to revamp. By the time they will have said so much about you, why you have done so much. You have not. Nobody bother about who is thinking too much. They bother about who has done so much.
My God.
Since we are always afraid to do, we want to think, perfect it. After the knowledge, you take step. When you learn, you act. When you learn, you do. Learn, do. You will do so many things in life by that strategy. Than learn, think. Nobody bother about you. So when you learn something new, apply it. When you learn something new, train it. When you learn something new, teach it. Add value. Make it open. Sell it. Send it. Share it. You know what? It will be recorded for you as those things you've done or those things you are doing, which will give you edge tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
The next one is S, skill. In this dispensation, okay, I don't want to jump. I'll careful so I don't jump to the next point, the next phase. So skill is when you want to be productive or move to the next level of productivity, you must ask yourself, what skill am I lacking? Or what are the skills gap that I'm lacking that I need to work on? Sincere question. Oh, communication, I will need that. Communication skill. Oh, I need negotiation skill. Oh, I need coding as a skill for me to be a programmer. Oh, I need presentation skill. Oh, how to work on PowerPoint and how to make PowerPoint to video skill. I need how to edit video skill. I need how to record my voice on video skill. And let me warn you of warning. Every skill is free before you even pay for it. Where do you get that from? YouTube. Just ask YouTube the question, how do I turn PowerPoint to videos? You see somebody have done it free. Oh, how do I become a good presenter? How do I become a good speaker? Somebody has done it there. Just ask the how, you will see the answer there. What am I trying to say? Before you even go say, I don't have money. It's money, I don't have money. If I got money, I will have done it, but I don't have money. No excuse. Because money is not the primary purpose of achieving vision.
Yes, sir.
The willingness. Willingness. When there's willingness, the right people show up. The right platform shows up. The right app shows up. The right things you might need to make it happen show up. But when there's no will, even when they show up, you can't see it.
Yes, sir.
I don't have a laptop, but your friends have laptop. Oh, I don't have money to buy that app, but there's free and try version for probably a month or probably a few days. So you must be able to find out what skill do I need, and then this skill that you need, you must be able to learn them, earn them, and make them happen. Let me quickly warn you, don't be a skill accumulator. Be a skill incubator. Who is incubating egg? Who is giving egg? Who is sharing it?
My God.
When the chicken is in it give birth to eggs, so to say.
Yes.
It doesn't stay incubator just there. A chicken has been fed to lay eggs, and it's not laying egg in the incubator for so long. They will kill the chicken, hatch the egg, and eat it. Because it's not achieving anything. So don't be an idea collector. Don't be a skill accumulator. Be a skill or idea incubator where you drop and lay eggs and hatching them. Hatching is the productivity. Laying it is dropping it. Poor. Like this program we are in today. Pastor Ike brought us here and he said this must happen. I am on this platform because he did not just think about it. He did not just have a camera, neither just having those apps on his phone or laptop, or having a standing whatever whatever thing that you use as a tool. Everything is work. But you see, he brought everything together, downloaded, put it together, put that one, put the camera, get the stand, whatever, the platform. Boom! Today, we are productive. So skill alone does not give you that answer to productivity. It is skill worked upon. It is skill on fire. It is skill that you put on fire that can give you the smoke.
My God.
Of results. So when you learn, do. When you learn, do. When you learn, do. The more you do, the more you get better. You know what? Today, I just smile when they invite me on the global platform and they call me and say, oh, they said the productivity expert is here.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I started, I was not expert when I started.
Yes, sir.
I was a man full of idea, but I took step.
Wow.
You don't become an expert by having good idea, and you are looking for a perfection time, and let it be perfect. It's not perfect. No, I started what is called the School of Productivity in 2007. There are luckily enough for me, there are like 30 people, but those 30 people didn't pay. Maybe 2, 3, 4 people paid very well, and other people paid quarter of it, and then other people didn't pay. But you know, I needed to find a place to share my passion. I needed to find a place to share my thoughts, to share what I have. I needed to have a place to share what I got inside of me. Well, you know what? Today, 2022, more than 15 years ago, they refer to me as experts in productivity.
Yes.
Because I took the first step. You know, in 2017 was 10 years exactly when I started. I was invited to the global platform called the World Competition of Productivity Science, where I was the only black man, only African that spoke amongst many white men all over the world, and over 20,000, audience experts all over the world. I mean, came and I was speaking. They were jotting. I said, what am I saying? That they were jotting down. But you know, I've been saying those things right to 27. So when I started at 27, I was telling them, one day I'm going to take this to the United Nations. One day I'm going to take this to the world. One day I'm going to speak to the world. One day I'm going to share. I'm sure that many of them will be laughing and smiling. Look at you. Look at where we are. We are in the world today. I belong to a committee, a global, platform of the global, body for the productivity science in the world today.
My God.
I belong. Probably I'm the youngest. Professors there, doctors there. But you know what? Nobody would have known what I was doing if I did not do in Africa.
My God.
If I did not take the first, that time there was not too much internet. I mean, probably Facebook just started and then just tried. But you know, there was not Facebook Live. I was just doing my life. I was doing my life. And there's no small audience. I give it the way what I'm doing now is what I would do if I'm paid $100,000. That's what I would do.
Yes, sir.
I will not do it lesser. I will not do it lesser because of the audience. Oh, I'm counting 1, 2. Oh no, they are not. Then let me give it. No, this is the way I would talk if I had 1,000 people listening to me. So my passion has been like that because I detest unproductive life. I detest life going down. I detest life that does not have meaning. I detest life that is just casual and one kind. No, I like every life to be on the edge. Making mistake, making progress. Making mistake, making progress. Making mistake, making progress. Better than you sitting down. And I know you're a pastor, and I don't want to quote too much of the Bible, but we can borrow from the Bible. The Bible says, and Jesus was with Holy Ghost and fire. That means he's the only person that was anointed with 2 powerful things. Holy Ghost and fire. He was so loaded with, in fact, his anointing is called the anointed. Jesus Christ means the anointed. But the Bible says he was going about doing.
My God.
Even he was Holy Ghost and power. He would have sat down. Yeah, I'm the third, I'm the second in the Trinity. I'm so powerful. I know everything. I know the beginning from the end. I created everything. I'm saying, yeah, I created you guys. You're gonna kill me. I'm gonna wake up again. So I don't need to struggle about things. No, it was moving around. It was jumping from one camel or sheep. I don't know what they have those days. Donkeys. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. From donkey to donkey, moving. Sometimes he will walk. A whole God walking. He was being productive because they had limited time. He was not sitting about. He was not sitting about. He was moving, taking steps, clearing. pushing, making this happen. Sometimes he pray, sometimes he doesn't pray, sometimes he does. It was just in the midst of it. Many times we are so loaded today. We have the anointing oil, we have the handkerchief, we have the mantle, and you are like, oh, I believe God, you know, bring it to me. I'm just I know I'm sure anointed. My pastor has prayed for me. You are a lazy man, a lazy woman.
Oh my goodness.
You are not of God. You are not of God. Because even when God created the world, I'll just go there a bit, Genesis chapter 1, verse 28. He said, and God blessed them. The them was Adam and Eve all together, and all the mankind. So if the Bible said them, that means it was referring to plural. And it was one man, but plural. And God blessed them. That means all of us were in Adam. Blessed them. And God said, be fruitful. Be fruitful means be productive.
Mm.
Be fruitful means give me fruit to the seed I sow. I hope you are getting it. I don't feel like preaching. I'm not a preacher this morning. Because many of us just think God just created us. And, you know, we are here to enjoy life. You can't kill yourself. Just what you can do. And then when you die, God is a lie. God said, be fruitful. Be fruitful means give me fruit.
Give me fruit.
Because I gave you the universe. God woke up in the morning. Imagine you are watching a movie. Started creating heaven and earth. There was lights. Oh, water. Oh, fish. Animal. Oh, plants. What is happening? What is this man creating? Oh, this one. And in the last day, he created one man. He created the gladiator. Who is the reason for all this creation for 6 days? Oh boy. So this is the guy I've been waiting for. And then God didn't stop there. He now said, I will bless you. He now blessed him. In verse 28. I said, and God blessed them. And God said, give me the fruit of the blessing I have blessed you.
My God.
Give me the fruit of the atmosphere I've created for you. Blessing. Give me the fruit of the trees, of the water, of the fish, of the animals, of the cloud, of the light, of this rain, of the sun, of the moon, of the firmament. Give me the fruit of it. The fruit means be productive with it.
My God, my God, my God.
The fruitful means be productive. Give me fruit. Be productive. Produce something with it. And that's why when Adam lost it, he didn't lose his mind. Because there are 3 levels of productivity. I don't want to go there. I'm just so many. I'm getting in there. But let me know when to stop. Let me know when to stop. Now, there are 3 levels of productivity. There's a body productivity. It's called the body productivity. That's what we call the fruit of the womb. That's the lowest level of productivity. And many of us think it's the highest level. Oh, Lord, we didn't have children. Oh, Lord, give us our children. Give us our children. You see couples go to the mountain and pray for children of the womb. That's the lowest level of productivity.
Wow.
The second level is called the fruit of the brain. That's called child's brain or brain's child or somebody's brain child, right? Brain child. So there's body child, which is fruit of the waist. There's brain child, fruit of the brain. Is the second level of productivity. At that second level, many people don't even believe God. Remember, God didn't talk to Christian. God didn't say be fruitful to Christian. He said be fruitful to everyone that is in Adam, including those who even don't believe in God or who will not believe in God. And that's why you see people who are not even Christian, who are not even believe in God, but they have fruit of the brain. God didn't take the brain away from them. The brain is there. You can create with your brain. Many of us are too spiritual. We have lost the fruit of the brain.
My God.
Many of us give to only the fruit of the body, fruit of the waist, which is only children. You have 5 children, 7 children, 8 children, and you are not productive. You are productive 1. You are 1/3. It's still a failure. Failure. 1/3. And in the olden days, in the agrarian age, Our great grandfather gave out to many children so that they can work for them in the farm. So they have many children because that's the lowest level of productivity. This hand work, I don't want to go there. Hand working, when you're using manual to work and you need more children to help you to work, and then you're like, let's go to the farm, let's carry this thing to the farm. If you've been to Africa before, you now go and farm and then now see the result of your productivity. That's the lowest level. That's why you need more children to take to the farm to do that for you. That is the lowest level. The second level is the fruit of the brain. And if you don't have fruit of the brain or brainchild, you might suffer your fruit of the ways, which are children of your body.
Come on.
To give them. Your fruit of the brain can be something you can leave behind for your children, children. Imagine a Bill Gates. How many children does Bill Gates has? I think one. I think a lady or something. Imagine it's Steve Jobs. How many children did Steve Jobs had? I mean, physical child. I think one. Now, and let me ask you, how many children do you think Bill Gates has fruit of the brain?
Plenty of them.
Aha, you got it. How many children or how many brainchild does Steve Jobs has? iPad, iPod, IDs, Mac, this one, iOS, that. Billions. Many of us are poor because we concentrate only on fruit of the waste. Body productivity alone. That's not enough.
My
So when God said, be fruitful, give me the fruits. Be productive. It is not a commandment, it is an expectation. Write it down.
Oh my God.
Is not a commandment. You cannot command what you didn't put there. God is not a bad God. God is not a wicked God. He cannot command what he did not put there. He can't say be fruitful. I didn't put anything there, but I'm expecting you. Give me fruit. Why should a wicked? That should be a wicked God commanding you. No, it's not commanding you. It's expecting you. Be fruitful. Ike, be fruitful.
Amen.
Be fruitful. Be productive. Since I have loaded you, I have packed in something in there. Give me something. Let me be happy that I have somebody in there. Many people are here on earth. They are just giving back to first level of productivity, and God is shaking his head. Where is your brain?
My God, my God, my God.
What have you created? What I put here? You have only been using spam. Is the lowest level, because even madman has spam. Spam or children of your waste cannot be the judgment of Genesis chapter 1 verse 28. That be fruitful. Now I'm fruitful. See my baby. That is the lowest level of productivity.
Come on now. Come on.
I have seen madman and a mad woman in Ibadan, somewhere far away in the west. In west of Africa, in Nigeria and Africa, where madman and mad woman by error they gave birth to a baby while they slept together. That means they are mad, but this fruit of the seed of productivity is still alive in them. Their mind is mad, but their body is working. Therefore, if you give birth to children and you're like, yeah, I'm fruitful, that's just one. You're just one level. In fact, if you don't take care of, if you don't have will that will take care of the fruit of your waste with the fruit of your brain, your children may suffer when you leave. So the question is, what are you leaving behind? Today, we're on this platform. It's a fruit of your brain.
You said, man of God, hold on. You said that those mad people gave birth by error. And I'm like, I'm not sure it's by error. Their madness no reach there. Their madness didn't get to that department. When it gets to the fruit of the waste, they forgot madness and they did what they had to do. But people, this is the time I'm interrupting my great friend and teacher to ask you to share. You know this is good, right? You know this is good. Please share this video. I just interrupted him so that I have that opportunity to ask you to share this video. What he's teaching now is just mind-blowing. Go ahead, and I'm sorry for interruptions. Go ahead, please.
In fact, the whole place is AC here, but I'm sweating. You can imagine.
I'm the same thing with me.
This is blowing here. I'm sweating.
It is passion.
So what am I trying to say? So the next level is called the spirit level of fruitfulness.
Mm.
So we have talked about the body, talked about the mind, the children of your waist, the children of your brain. Then there's a children of your spirit man.
My God.
So it's different from the fruit of the spirit that they talk about in Galatians. No, this one is when you go deeper into your spirit man, and every man has it. The Hindus have it, the Islam have it, the Christian have it. Every man has it. Has a place called my spiritual essence, where I feel myself.
Mm.
Do you know that that's where things are created in this world, not just knowledge or body? The highest thing you are seeing today were taken from that part, because that's where God is.
Wow.
So for Christian, worship, when they worship and they praise and they calm down and listen, which is meditation, they hear, they sense, or they know what to do. That is superior to knowledge, superior to body.
God.
Some people, it is, I mean, I don't want to promote, I am a Christian, so, but to some people, they need to go and do deep meditation in some religion. But I'm saying that's why you don't think that we no, it is given to every man is given to every man. I know some Muslim who they will lock themselves in the room with their praying whatever rosary, and then they're on march for 3 days, seeking inward, seeking inside, bringing the fruits of the spirit. Whatever thing you hear at that level is superior to anything your mind or your body can give. And let me blow your mind. At the point watching the story of Steve Jobs, when he was creating Mac, I think Mac, probably iPad 2 or Mac 2 or something, he ran into brain block. He doesn't know what to do again. Everybody got her, and they have already announced the day of launching of that product. You know what he did? He traveled to India. These are things you will not know if you don't go deeper. He traveled to India to go and do deeper meditation with some monks, to go and do deeper meditation, because that's where you can find solution. The core is inside, not outside, not in talking. Sometimes, man of God, need to shut down, close the door, lock yourself, or travel. Put off social media. You cannot be getting great ideas, chatting, calling, hello, hi, hello. You can't. No, that is meant for some people who are creators. Creators don't stay in this realm. They stay in another realm. So that's why I like Paul. Paul said, I went to the seventh heaven. That's where it is, seventh. I went there. God. And that's why you see Paul saying some things. Say, as me, I'm saying this as Paul, because I've touched some things. But productive, look at Paul's letter. Paul was writing letter. His letter became Bible.
Oh yes, yes.
He didn't even know there would be anything called Bible. He didn't know that there would be any other thing that would be called Bible. They know the Torah, the old scripture and all that. They would never think in their life that time. But he was just writing letter. Why? Because he has touched the seventh heaven. He has touched the most powerful points of creation, highest level of creativity and productivity. He has touched it. So when he's writing, he said, I speak as Paul now. And at a point, Peter said, our brother, the way our brother Paul is talking, sounds like that met Jesus one-on-one. We don't understand our brother Paul. Yes, Paul went to the Arabia. He went down. He went down. You need to go down to shoot up. In a generation of noisy, generation of being busy, social media, WhatsApp messages, video, YouTube video, a lot of comedy skits, Instagram, TikTok. This, my brother, you cannot create a TikTok dancing in TikTok. You cannot create a Facebooking in Facebook. It was created somewhere. Wow. And that's why you have few of them, because only few of them are practicing this. They go in, create for a generation. God say, I'm happy. God say, I'm happy. I'm happy. You guys are doing well. I'm happy. I'm happy. Well, some Abu are just giving birth to children of the waste. I get plenty children. Well done. God say, I'm not proud of you.
My God.
Oh, I have some thesis. I have a lot of brain work. I've done a lot of whatever. Good one. But you know what? When you get to the spirit level, you bring something that had never existed before. The Wright brothers, they came up with they are children of pastors. They came up with something that will fly, metal that will fly. People say it was not possible today. Big planes, bigger than what even Wright brothers thought, today are flying. You can't get that one from the brain. You can't get that one from your body. You get that one. So that's why I believe that every Christian or everyone who is spiritual can do more than what we are doing now. Anyway, I've jumped so much. That's skill. And that the KSA A is attitude. If you have the right attitude, if you have skill, you have knowledge, and you don't have right attitude to work, right attitude to your business, right attitude to money, right attitude to your environment, to your country. I mean, there are so many things that is eating into our productivity because our wrong attitude is activated. Your attitude to money. Many of us say, oh, I can't play with money. So because of that, you have lost so much productivity because you have been given opportunity if you can only volunteer. You will have moved to next level of productivity if you can only just position yourself. So attitude to work. I will not kill myself. I can kill myself. I can just kill myself. I have to do what I can do. It's an attitude. I'll do my best. It's an attitude. Oh, I can do all things if I can learn it. It's an attitude. Oh, I can do all things because there's something inside of me. It's an attitude. Oh, give it to me. I'll face the challenge. It's an attitude. Oh, there's nothing like challenge. It will grow me. It's an attitude. Oh, they hate me. Oh, my enemies have brought this work again. Oh, everybody in this office hates me. Look at what they are dropping on my table. Oh, I will die. It's an attitude.
My God, my God.
Look at my boss. Stupid people. You might not say it out. And attitude is not spoken out. It's a disposition.
Displayed, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at them. They want to use me. You want to use me again and make money. Stupid person. You have said it in your heart. That's it.
Oh my God.
Look at my boss. Look at my boss. I don't want making money. I'm the only one working here. We're just working hard. They are just making the money. We are just fools. They are smart. Okay, one day we will smart them. Attitude. You might be laughing and be smiling and be saying, "Oh, I love you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you." You might just be doing all those things. Your attitude is really you, not what you say. And you get paid to your attitude, not to what you say. Life pays your attitude, not what you say. Life pays your disposition to life. What's your attitude to life? Life is short. Life is short. Life is short. If you don't know what to do, learn it. Oh, I'm a learner. That's attitude. I learn from everybody. I learn about this platform. I learn about new platform. I learn about because there's everything every day that is new everywhere.
Yes, sir.
But if you're feeling too cocky, you will not learn. They will just leave you there. You become so old, so forgotten, you will not be relevant.
My God.
You must have attitude of learning, attitude of serving, attitude of solution providing, attitude of what can I do? How can I help? Before you think of money. Yes, there's a money part. Yes, there's a business part. But you know what? Right attitude will even bring right clients to you.
Exactly.
I've seen people have done stuff for free. Today they are in millions and they pay me. But when we started, it was zero. But I saw it. I saw it coming. Attitude. Attitude made them to send Satan out of heaven. Which I can also go and take the what's wrong? I have the glory. Attitude, not skill. Many of us are skillful, but wrong attitude. You are going down, 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 down. Many people are knowledgeable. Harvard graduates, Oxford graduates. Oh, awesome schools, rise, awesome. But they have wrong disposition to life, wrong disposition to God, wrong disposition to society, wrong disposition to money. They are going down, and that's why others go up, others come down, and that's why I say there are no classmates in life. Your classmates are not sitting with me now. I don't know who your classmates are. But when you are in class, all of you are learning. You are learning. It is what you do with what you learn and your attitude to life that takes you far or down in life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the KSA. I don't know if I can go for that. Let me keep quiet if you have to, because I've said so many things now.
Oh boy, oh my goodness, the what you have said. How long will it even take us to regurgitate on this? We need to chew on this. We need to chew. We need to chew on this. People, are you hearing what I'm hearing today? Wow. Listen, if you are joining us, you heard what he said, and you have any question, I beg you to ask us the questions you have in your mind regarding this. You know, man of God, I love when you gave the narrative of Acts of the Apostles, chapter 10, verse 38, how God anointed Jesus with the Holy Ghost and with power. I love preaching out of that scripture. And then it's amazing that the Bible says that he went about doing. He didn't go about sitting. He didn't go about contemplating.
Yeah.
He didn't go about strategizing. Now, is anything wrong with contemplation? No, sir. Is anything wrong with strategizing? Not at all. He actually should start from there. Now, if you remember the prodigal son, that was a smart guy. He actually started by contemplating. He sat himself down, which is even, oh my God. Listen, people, this thing is deep, what I just heard today. You know, that process of sitting yourself down was what he talked about, connecting with your spirit, going out, like having a deep, this situation, the position where you sit yourself down, like you bring your real self from inside you, draw a seat, tell your real self to sit on this seat, then you are sitting on this seat, and then we have to have a conversation. You have to have a conversation with yourself. It's going deep into the core of your personality that will enable you to do that. And then the prodigal son said, I will arise, man, and go to my father. But guess what? If he just said that, he will never have been restored. That you said he will arise is not where the miracle is. The miracle is actually in arising. And as a matter of fact, in taking step. You have to do what you said you will do for some things to be done to you. I'm learning that from the man of God. He was using some he was using some rhyme words that I'm like, okay, listen, people, what, and you know yourself, you are telling yourself, wow, I said many years ago that I will start that business. So I've always been thinking, I never even did anything about that business. That's why the business didn't get started. But the reason for this broadcast is to take a step. Man of God, I'm trying to show you something.
Okay.
And because that will form the first question that I want to ask, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I have the first question. I saw a video, and I'm going to take my liberty to play this video, and then I'm going to do a disclaimer. I'm just playing this video for the purpose of learning. Some part of it is not my view. All right, some part of it is not my view. It's the view of the guy who produced the video, but some part of it is what I want us to listen to. So I'm doing a disclaimer on this video, but I need you to see this video because I am fighting hard to restrict my children from some of these social media platforms. And trust me when I say that this thing could amount to some unnecessary distraction. What is even funny is that it has held elderly people, it has held older people hostage. So the question I have for you, and after the video, you can go ahead and answer the question. The question I have for you, sir, is on distraction. how can we overcome distraction to be able to be productive? That would be my first question, but that would be after this video. So everybody, let's see this video together.
Country made TikTok. China. Do you know that China controls the algorithm of what you see? Do you know this?
All right. I think I had oh man, I wish we listened to that video. He was, but let me try to summarize because I think for whatever reason, probably the video quality is, I think the video quality is not up to, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hanging.
Yeah, I'm suspecting that the video quality is not to the standard my studio would accept. That's what I'm suspecting. So it's not playing very perfectly. But the point in that video is that TikTok was created by a particular country. But when people in that country, can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, when people in that country view TikTok, all that they see is amazing discovery, innovation, reinvention. If you are in that country, you're a child of that country, and you open TikTok, all according to the algorithm, all you see are the positive things to challenge you. But then it's as if they wrote a different algorithm for the world. So every one of us that are outside of that country, when we open TikTok, we see naked girls dancing, we see children doing a prank on their parents, we see children, insulting their parents. Like they are marketing something different to the other parts of the world, but they control very vehemently what their own citizens view from the same app that they produced. Now that is the summary of that video. I wish I could have played it, but I think the video quality is not good enough to fly. But the distraction that social media has brought into our today's world, could it be one of the reasons why a lot of people are not productive? And what do we do about this distraction and any other form of distraction? And that will be my first question, sir.
All right. So for distraction, I think what we need to do is to know exactly what do I want to do. If you find the reason why you need to do what you need to do, distraction is distracted. So you can distract distraction by finding what you need to do per day or per time and create that as a distraction to distract other things. By saying, how do you feel if you achieve that thing? Want to do, like, if at the end of the day you achieve that thing.
I think
If you have that feeling,
okay.
hello,
you are
am I
hanging,
back?
you are hanging. But go ahead, I
The
hear you.
network. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yep, we can
Let
hear
me
you.
just check. And that.
Or people, if you can give me one
Okay,
second, let me try and
on,
refresh. Manuka, I'm thinking of refreshing. I'm thinking of refreshing so that it can be a lot more better. So people, just let me refresh the studio. Give me 1 second. Can you hear me now, sir? Right. I just refreshed the studio and I hope it will be more, I hope it will improve things around here in the studio. Give me 1 second. Let's wait for my guest to join in. And as we're waiting for him to join in, I will see if I can be able to play that video. I will just try to see if I can play that video one more time. Let me hope I'm able to play this video one more time as we're waiting for my guest to join in. Let me see.
Do you know which country made
All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me 1 second, people. We are just trying to perfect everything here in the studio. And it feels like playing that video is trouble, looking for trouble. But you know, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of trouble. People just need to know the truth. You know, need to know what it is that is going on out there. So, hoping it will help us to be careful. Help us to be careful how we do what we do, what we expose ourselves to, what we expose our children to. Is very important. So give us just a few minutes. I have about 2 questions because I don't even want to overlabel the teaching we received today. I want us to really go back and think deep about this teaching. This is about the best teaching I've heard in recent times, honestly. And as he was talking to us, I was seeing a whole lot of examples, even out of the scriptures, of people who truly succeeded because they didn't waste all their life and all their time thinking, plotting, planning, strategizing. A lot of people are good with that, with those, but they're never good with action. You know, remember the activity aspect, product and activity. I think I'm able to play this video now. I use the time we have to perfect the issues of this video. Please, let's look at this and then we'll get back to my brother answering the question that I asked him.
which country made TikTok? China. Do you know that China controls the algorithm of what you see? Do you know this? If you're in America and you open up TikTok, if you're in Britain and you open up TikTok, there is a specific algorithm to reach you that is not in China. If you're in China and you open up TikTok, what the Chinese government wants you to receive as youth, as people using TikTok, are people who are doing good things, achievements, youth making social enterprise, youth becoming successful in math competitions, youth becoming masters of karate, youth doing something with their life, and you are rewarded. That algorithm is that the Chinese government makes you see positive things for social development. Did you know here and in the United States, China, send you a different algorithm? Do you know what they send you? All the nonsense that you see. They want you to see girls dancing, boys and girls dancing with each other, pranks upon your parents, pranks upon people. How many pranks do you see? Yeah, I'm not saying it's not funny. Some of them are downright hilarious. But if you want to destroy a nation, destroy a generation, you make them in their mind be rewarded with the dopamine for thinking stupid things are good, thinking that this is what you're supposed to grow up doing. A large proportion of people grow up thinking that this is what life is about. But in China, they don't let their children think that. Next time you open up TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and you see this, understand that you are being played.
Wow. Wow. I needed to play that video. Man of God, can you hear me now? Oh my God. We see you, but we can't hear you. Ah, what is going on? We see, but we can't hear you. Something about your sound, something about your volume, something about your sound. Mm. If you can go, off, if you can go off and come in again, I believe it will correct itself. If you can go off and come in again, I believe it will correct itself. I'm trying to. So people, that's what he will come in again. But I will play that video one more time. That video is very revolutionary. Listen to this, and by the time the video is done, my brother and my friend will come in again, and then he will respond to it. Listen to this, please.
You know which country made TikTok? China. Do you know that China controls the algorithm of what you see? Do you know this? If you're in America and you open up TikTok, if you're in Britain and you open up TikTok, there is a specific algorithm to reach you that is not in China. If you're in China and you open up TikTok, what the Chinese government wants you to receive as youth, as people using TikTok, are people who are doing good things, achievements, youth making social enterprise, youth becoming successful in math competitions, youth becoming masters of karate, youth doing something with their life, and you are rewarded. That algorithm is that the Chinese government makes you see positive things for social development. Did you know here and in the United States, China, send you a different algorithm? Do you know what they send you? All the nonsense that you see. They want you to see girls dancing, boys and girls dancing with each other, pranks upon your parents, pranks upon people. How many pranks do you see? Yeah, I'm not saying it's not funny. Some of them are downright hilarious. But if you want to destroy a nation, destroy a generation, you make them in their mind be rewarded with the dopamine for thinking stupid things are good, thinking that this is what you're supposed to grow up doing. A large proportion of people grow up thinking that this is what life is about. But in China, they don't let their children think that. Next time you open up TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and you see this, understand that you are being played.
I want to believe you can hear me now. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Okay, now we can hear you. Please go ahead. Go ahead. We are dealing with distraction. How do you respond to this?
So, the distraction is a thing of emotion. Distraction is a thing that is within, because, you see something that you love, that's distraction. You see something that catch your attention, that's distraction. So what you need to do is to distract distraction by distracting your mind with something achievable, something you want to do, something you want to achieve, something that you want to touch, something you are looking forward to, something that you will be rewarded of if you achieve it. And your emotion is already tied to that thing. If I can do this show today, I will get followership. Their life will transformed. I will be able to share. You must find your why. When you find your why, it aligns with your emotion, and you're like, I'm in. So if I see anything on WhatsApp, I'm not distracted. I'm seeing this one now. People are sending me a message, calling me. No, I'm seeing this one, because when I'm done with this show, life would have been transformed. So I found a why that is superior to other distractions. But later in the day, I go to Facebook and say, I want to distract myself. Now, probably I've walked and walked and walked. Now, let me distract myself and see what people are saying, and then drop my own content. And I go on Instagram, get some distraction, drop my distraction. Everybody is distracting you. Distract them too.
Come on.
Like this program is distracting to some people who are doing evil, to some people who are thinking evil. So distract them, broadcast, put it on their face, let them know. Because the evil has taken over social media. That's why social media has become like an evil thing. But you know what? Those who know how to use social media are also using it for good. So distract the distractors or distractors, if there's an English like that. But make sure you find your own distraction. Be emotional about it, go for it, clear it, kill it, then distract others positively. That's the rule of the game.
Perfect. Jesus says something about the children of this world being wiser.
Yeah.
In their time. Sir, do you know, in the line of what you are teaching us today, sometimes they being wiser is because they are always action oriented.
Yes.
You see the way they are coming out with nakedness, nudity,
Yes.
craziness on social media. Why don't
In
we
fact, they
come
pay them.
out? Yes.
Yeah. In fact, they pay all those skit guys to do more of naked, skits. The devil has entered there, so we'll pay you money. Turn your skit to, pornography. We'll pay you. So they are developing an industry called naked industry. What about you and I, who have something good? Go over there and distract. Everybody have the same platform. Go there and distract them. So you distract, get your own distraction, get yourself well, and then go there. Some people say, Remi, I messaged you on Facebook. I didn't see you. I was looking for, I know you. I've gone. I dropped something there. Boss. Check some video. Poof, I'm out. If I start, let me tell you something. If I start to check Facebook video, I'll be seeing one thing. I'll see one. I'll see one. I will laugh. I'll check this. I'll say, oh, 2 hours. Hey, 2 hours gone. No matter how the anointings on your head, if you get distracted, you are gone.
Oh wow.
Adam had one-on-one with God.
Mm.
Adam and God. Let's say Adam and God. Maybe they are like, hey, Paddy Alpha, I just came to say hello to you. But no, Adam got distracted by the apple. And the Bible says it was good for the eyes.
Mm.
Good for the eyes. Distraction.
Mm. Distraction.
The person that saw God, though, got distracted.
Then you'd have not seen that. We should pray harder for you. One last question. I always have one last question, and it will be on the line. You give us KSA.
Yeah.
And you carefully told us that it's not King Sunny Ade, which is good to make that point. But the A part of it is attitude. I want to ask you one question. Especially people that have attitude, they have attitude problem. Some of them didn't even know, how did it come to me? How did I become like this? So I want you to help us, tell us what could be the possible influencers of negative attitude. What are those things that we get exposed to and it begins to impact on our attitude negatively? What are those things and how do we avoid those things? And how do we change it so that we can come out of negative attitude and come into positive ones? Yes, sir.
So the same window or the same tool that change negative attitude is the same tool that that empowers your positive attitude. Same thing. And I'll tell you, there are 3 windows to your life. What you hear all the time can change your attitude either for positive or negative. If you're around people that tells you, don't mind them, America is a scam, don't mind them, this government is useless, this country is going down, if you are hearing that every day, every morning, every time, you have got no choice, you're going to be telling that way. What you hear all the time. Therefore, take heed of what you hear, or consciously select what you hear. In the morning, I walk in the morning, 1 hour walk every day. So when I'm doing, I put on my what do you guys call it? Headphone. And I put on my Bluetooth messages, motivational words of encouragement, positive vibes on my head, in my head, every day, 1 hour, going and coming, soaked before I start my day. I don't first check the newspaper. I don't first check what's going on. I first load. You know, if you play this game, children play those days. When you are playing the game, you see the thing has power. As you are going, it's collecting power. Then you see people now hitting that thing. I see the thing will be shrinking. You know, go and get more power. So when you wake up in the morning, go and gather more power. You're going to get enough on social media, enough news everywhere. We're going to call you and tell you some stuff from home, from where, and before night, again, charge up. So what we hear. Number 2, What you see constantly, enters your life. If you see evil, enjoy looking at evil, it will be passing because your eyes is very close to your brain. You pass message to your brain. That's nice. Now, and our brain or your mind does not know the difference between yesterday, today, tomorrow. It does not know the difference between lie or truth. Anything you tell your mind, you say, yes, sir. Your command is your wish is my command. Poor. Therefore, you can trick your mind by seeing what is right every morning. So
Yeah.
I have where I'm moving to here. I look at it and smile. So anytime I see water around homes, I saw it this morning. I said that's my next home. I saw it. Oh, I said I saw my home. So why will you now put naked body, put this one, put somebody crying, newspaper, shege, Africa is doomed, country is going down, there's no hope anywhere. Why? Why would you say that every morning? So in your house, in your room, in your office, intentionally lie to your mind, quote and unquote. That guy, this is our house. Say, hey, is that our house? Taking. Oh, this is my next car. Whoa, that's our car. Taking. Oh, this is our next office. So let your mind be taking it and be picking it. And you know the power of the mind? The mind goes subliminally to bring it to you. Don't let us go there today. What you see constantly goes to your mind. Your mind goes to bring it to you. It's a spiritual thing, but it's a law. If you check where you are staying today, check what you are wearing, check the glass, you see something that you saw, something you have thought about. Oh, see me. Yeah, because your brain will push you to where your mind is carrying you to achieve it.
Wow.
And finally, the third window to change your attitude or change your life is your mouth. What you say to yourself is important to what people say to you. What you say to yourself constantly, in fact, that nobody's hearing. What you say to yourself that nobody's hearing is far more powerful than what you are saying and you are making us keep quiet until they make noise. I carry something. I know my generation will hear me. Sometimes don't say it. Be saying it to yourself. Self-talk is the most powerful talk in the universe.
Come on now.
And that's why the prodigal son said, I will talk to myself. If he didn't talk to the boss, he said, if I can get to my father's house. And I will say, I don't want anything. But adventure, you can make me. Self-talk. I know I'm still a son. Self-talk. See the woman with the issue of blood. If I can just touch this man. If he had louder, they say, keep quiet. They will discourage her. You are dirty. Blood everywhere. He said, I don't mind. But if I can just touch it, if I can move around. So what to talk to yourself, sir, is the most powerful talk anybody can talk to you.
Come on.
And how do you talk to yourself? What you load in, what to talk out. Garbage in, garbage out. Therefore, load your ear, load your eyes, you load your matter, you spit out matter. Those who have matter will need data, because if you don't have matter and you have to be disturbing the world with nonsense. Therefore, gather enough matter before you have data, so that you can go live and they say, oh, we are listening to matter. So this guy is pouring matter. What I'm sharing with you today is not today. I've gathered it. I didn't read for this program. I didn't read any book. I didn't study anything. But I do that. I've been gathering, because I don't know the day the rain will come, just like today. I don't know where you not share your question with me. You didn't even share. I didn't even know I'm going to do like 30 or 40 minutes. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be question and answer. Now you just touch me, and then if you don't draw me back and I don't look at time, I might just. So gather matter before you have data. What I wish I missed the internet before you can pour out data. If not, you'll be pouring out irrelevant, useless content. So those things can change your attitude. What you hear all the time, what you see all the time, what you say to yourself all the time will change your attitude, your perspective to life, perspective to money, perspective to everything that you are looking for, and then life begins to attract you because your attitude is an attractor of your destiny. Thank you. Let me keep quiet there.
My God. People, I just feel like laughing, man. There's some information you receive, you just want to respond. The way the Spirit of God makes you respond is different always, all the time. I just feel like laughing, man, because this is so rich. This is so good. All right? What you hear, what you see, what you say. The most important talk is self-talk. Did you hear that with me? The most important talk is self-talk. Yeah, if the devil can compromise you in your talk, you are gone. So change your attitude. Somebody wrote a book and said attitude is everything. Yeah, I think it's change your attitude if you want everything in your life to change. That man that received 1 talent, nothing is wrong with the 1 talent he received. As a matter of fact, the 1 talent he received had the same equality with the guy that received 5 talents and the guy that received 2 talents. Actually, if you are to put those talents on a scale and weigh them, they will all weigh the same thing. There was no marginalization, there was no favoritism, there was no cheating. All of those talents weighed the same thing. Why? Because they all got according to their capacity. All right. So the man with 5 talents is somebody like who my brother is explaining to us. Arudi is explaining to us what made the man with 5 talents succeed. Because he's a doer. He's an action person. He understands activity. The man with the 2 talents also succeeded because he understands activity. He went and he started doing something. The guy with 1 talent failed, not because he couldn't have succeeded, but because he had attitude. Go and read it in your Bible. That guy's major problem is attitude problem.
Because,
yes, sir.
Because you went to that or something, do you know
yes,
that
sir,
unproductiveness or lack of productivity can lead to somebody going to hellfire?
Ooh.
Where did you get that from? Jesus said, when the master came, he said, what? I gave you 1. You didn't do anything about it. What? You are a wicked servant. Can you imagine? You are wicked. You do nothing. You are wicked. You have useless the blessing that I said I blessed you. Therefore, he sent him to a place where there's outer darkness, and where there's gnashing of teeth. That means unproductiveness. Some people can be anointed, but they don't do nothing. They can go to hell, not because of fornication, not because of stealing, not because they didn't go to church, or just because they did not do nothing.
My God.
I didn't say that. Jesus said that. Unproductiveness can lead to hell. And it is not fornication. It is not stealing. It's not corruption. It is just I gave you 1. You perfected, thinking, strategy, and then I came back, nothing. My friend, pack your bag, hellfire. Outer darkness was gnashing of teeth. Let me keep quiet so I don't start another topic again.
We have to do another topic. What is your take? Talk to us in the comment box, people. What is your take? What is your take on this broadcast? Let me give you my take before I ask him to, maybe close us out with a short word of prayer, right? Because we, even though he's talking professionally like a consultant, but we are all spiritual people, right? And we understand the spiritual backing to what we do. So somebody out there, you have received the information, but you also need impartation, because most times being able to do, some people don't do because there are negative forces keeping them down. If we go back to the prodigal son we talked about, it was a negative force that was limiting his life. But when he liberated himself, he was able to come back to his inheritance. So information is good, important, extremely. But again, because we are spiritual people, we back our information with impartation. So he's going to close out on this video with a short word of prayer for whoever that is out there saying, you know what, I have attitude problem. I'm the one you guys are talking about. Or you're saying, you know what, I've been procrastinating a lot. I think in another matter we'll talk about the evil of procrastination.
That's the truth.
You know what, I've been procrastinating a lot. The prayer he will offer can help you get delivered from those negative vices. But before he takes over and gives us his last word and prays over us, I want to tell you my takeaway. Write your own takeaway in the comment box. We will appreciate that. My takeaway is this: that in the beginning, when God blessed them, all right, and God said to them, be fruitful, that was not a commandment. Many people have thought, I also have thought and preached that was a commandment, but that was not really a commandment. That was an expectation based on what I had done. So God did something. What did God do? God blessed. So God blessed them. So the first thing God did was to bless. And that word bless means to take like a seed and plant it into somebody. So God took a seed and plant it into somebody, and then God turned around and said to them, now be fruitful, because you have a seed. Wherever there's a seed, there's supposed to be a fruit produced. So seeds, metamorphoses into fruit. Seed produce fruit. So I gave you guys a seed. I locked a seed inside of you. Now bring out fruits. So productivity is someone who is adhering to that God's expectation. God, man of God, you talked about going to hell. I believe this is why God sent people to hell, because God is expecting you, and it is not an empty expectation, because it would have been empty expectation if you didn't do anything for me and you're expecting me to do something. If you didn't put a seed in me, where will I get the fruit from? Right? But when somebody puts something in you, the person is right. It is within the person's right to expect something in return from you. It's called ROI, return on investment. God made an investment on you. You gotta be able to return it. Don't let me speak American here. You gotta be able to return the investment that God made inside of you. That's my takeout. I have a lot of takeout in these brokers. This man blessed me so tremendously today. What is your own takeout? Write it in the comment box. We want to hear from you. But now I want to hand it over to him, to tell us his last encouraging word, and then release us out with a prayer that is in his mouth right now.
So I can't have my last word. I'll have a comment for this session.
Yes.
I have so many things I'll say later. I'll just share my thought. My thought is, what are you doing about it? That thing, it has stayed along there. Take step. Take step. What if it work?
Yeah, that's right, sir. Wow.
And who will help me? What about you find to help you? Take step. Sometimes
wow.
Those things don't come. You come and meet them. Make it happen. Take that program. Do that program. Do that out. Make that phone call. Try it. Don't be too careful. Take step. Life. You take step.
My God.
If they say else, if they say no, retweak it. If they say bad, retweak it. If they say not good enough, retweak it. Moving, keep changing. Your essence in life is productivity. The essence of you being alive is not to eat, work, die. No, your essence is the fruit of the seed that's in you. Find it, and flame it. Thank you. Let us pray.
Go ahead and just release that prayer for our viewers today, please, if you don't mind.
Father, I thank you for these few ones that are They've hooked up. It's for the purpose of their life. They have a purpose, Lord, for connection. I ask you, bring them to hear this, will become a reality. Open their eyes to see. Give them power, their mind to deliver that which is in their heart over the years. And let your name be glorified, because when you see them being productive, when you see them being fruitful, it is your joy and excitement. And let your name be glorified all. In Jesus' name, amen.
And I tell you, this broadcast is making me laugh a lot. That's how I'm responding to the Spirit on this broadcast. It's just, laughing in the Holy Ghost.
Yes.
I have been so blessed. I have been so tremendously blessed. RD, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I wish I can thank you enough. You are a blessing. And I know people will be like, oh, you know what? Bring him back. We will bring him back, because you know what he just said now? I can't give my last word. He doesn't have last words. He has words that concludes every section. These are the kind of men that don't have last words, because they can, from the last word, create another movie altogether, create another script altogether, create another book altogether, create another broadcast altogether. So he actually doesn't have a last word, but man, boy, oh boy, this is it. This is amazing. In fact, I feel like saying congratulations to you, right? Because you're getting the tool that you actually need for your success. So congratulations. I cannot wait to hear your success story. Well, it's been my friend and my brother, and in this my new broadcast series called Conversation with My Brothers, I have had in the morning my brother and friend Pastor Adetunji, and I had right now RD Remi Dairo, who is a consultant, a productivity expert, someone who goes to nations and companies and organizations and churches to teach them about productivity. And a man I'm coming into partnership with, me and him, we are trying to incubate something that will affect the state. I mean, luckily we happen to be in the same states, right? So we want to begin to affect the states where we live in positively, right? And so we are planning to do exploit by the grace of God and help people understand this mandate of productivity. So thank you so much, sir. We are glad to have you. We really do appreciate you. And as I let him go, people of God, I want to close out this broadcast by also saying thanks to you who took your time to watch us live, and to all of you who will come back later to say, oh man, I missed you, Reverend Sam, when you were live, but I'm going to go ahead and watch the video. If that is you, I want to also say thanks to you. The prayer said is for you. The teachings are for you. Everything we have done today, we also had in mind while we are doing it. All right. So God bless you. Thank you for always spending time with me. Thank you for those of you that shared this broadcast. Thank you for those of you that commented. Anything you did to make this broadcast worthwhile, I really do appreciate you. Well, it's time to go now and spend some time with my family. But don't forget, I am your friend and your brother, Samuel Nnamdi. I am a reverend gentleman, and I am the ambassador of the state of Israel. Until I see you again, please continue to enjoy your life. And once again, happy Labor Day to all of us that are workers in America. There is dignity in labor, declares the scripture. There is dignity in labor. If you don't work, you are not supposed to eat, right? A man that cannot provide for his household is worse than infidel. So it is our culture as Christians to work. And there's no work that is demeaning. It doesn't matter what you do, there is dignity in labor. I have dug drainage before. See me? I dug drainage and I broke my leg doing that. I broke my knee doing that. But I understand that there's dignity in labor, right? So before you start earning the 6 digits, enjoy the 2 digits or 3 digits or 4 digits or 5 digits that you're earning now. And when you're faithful in those little ones, God will bring you to the bigger ones. Love you much. And I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye-bye now.